Okay. Alright. I don't know about you guys, but I'm like really tired right now. I mean, it was a long day today. I mean, a lot of school, a lot of jumping around and stuff like that. And unfortunately, I have to make this video, but I'm not so sure if I should. But I guess I'm gonna do it. How's it going, you guys? It's Spider64 here again, and today, I'm here to talk about something that I really, I really don't feel like talking about, but I'm gonna have to talk about it. But you see, the deal that's going around right now, and that is there are a lot of news articles out there, stuff going on and stuff like that. And just to mention and just to tell you guys the way I figure all this out was that my phone was just going crazy during Twitter. Also, the new wallpaper, Venom. Oh man, you know what? I'm really excited for that movie, Venom. But anyways, I expect a review of it. But anyways, so yeah. So some stuff's going around. I'm just gonna say that there's some stuff going around. Articles, clickbait articles going around, which Cole from Real Ramen's video, that that NASCAR is going to be using the high downforce, high drag aero package that was used in the 2018 AllStar Race at some of the NASCAR tracks in 2019. Now, I'm actually gonna give you my second opinion on this package, and I'm gonna be telling you what tracks would I want to see this package in, and why there's some people out there they're just going absolute crazy. So first up, I'm going to give my opinion on the well, I will call it, well, the easiest way for me to call it is the All-Star Race package, basically. The All-Star Race package, or the High Drag package, or the Indy package, or basically that one package with the 2014 splitter, aero ducts, restrictor plate, and the big old spoiler with the dog ears. Dog ears, even though I don't have even big ears. So let's go ahead. And get straight to it. So first up, when this package first debuted at Indianapolis for the Xfinity race, which they were experimenting with it, I would be honest, that Xfinity race from Indianapolis last year was probably the best NASCAR race, the best NASCAR Xfinity race at Indianapolis. I mean, one, there were actual passes for the lead, battles for the lead, and stuff like that. And plus, I mean, there was that great battle between William Byron and Paul Menard at the end of the race. So, yeah, and I really you knew they used restrictor plates, which I thought was just a normal race, and stuff like that. And so when they used it in the All-Star race, I thought for an All-Star race, I thought it presented a really good show. I actually really did like the All-Star race. Last year, 2017's All-Star race wasn't even half that good at all. It was pretty bad. Really terrible. So, so it was pretty good. And then when they announced they would try to use it like at Pocono and Michigan, oh boy. Pocono and Michigan, those are probably the two worst Xfinity races of the year. Not only because the package doesn't even work at that track. It doesn't work at those type of tracks. Plus the best car doesn't even win the race. Okay, at Michigan, Kyle Busch was probably the best car in the Xfinity race, I had to mention. So if you don't get confused and stuff like that, he was the best car, but he can't do anything because has no help, and he has to draft, and stuff like that. So, yeah. And really, and plus, hey, NASCAR, I'm actually totally fine that they actually did this because they're trying to experiment, and, sometimes your experiment works, and sometimes it fails, and NASCAR's experiment failed. Then they used it in Indianapolis again, and once again, put on a really good show. Like that 4-wide battle for the end of the stage, Now, actually, I do give a crap about the stages, yeah, so that was pretty cool, you know. But yeah, so talking about there's actually also now if you remember, there's another video of them potentially using that AllStar Race package, like for a couple races in 2019, and stuff like that. So so my overall opinion on the high drag, high downforce package is, I think it's a pretty good package, but just get rid of the restrictor plate. That's the only thing I just want. Okay, now let's just get on to my opinion. What would be my opinion if they use it for all the racetracks? From them using it. Hey, NASCAR, if they really do want to do something different, hey, NASCAR, I feel like NASCAR has been kind of listening to the fans lately. I mean, they've been listening to the fans kind of a little bit, I would feel like. But you see, the deal is, what I'm thinking is NASCAR is going to try to use the AllStar rate, the high drag, high downforce package at a couple of tracks, next season. And if there's any races that I wish they would do, here are a couple of races that I feel like you should do. But without the restrictor plates. So first up, maybe like an auto club, or like Fontana. Maybe you could do one at Fontana, but try to do it without the plates. I would really want to see how this high drag, how downforce package will do at I would want to see how it would perform without a restrictor plate. That's my question. That's my question. But talking about it, yeah. And now let's talk about let's just talk about how people are getting confused, and why people are just getting confused, and why, it's just kind of ridiculous how some fans are just kind of overreacting to this, really. And really, it's because of these freaking clickbait articles and stuff like that. So first up, NASCAR is not that dumb. And then there goes a bunch of boxes. Well, you want to see what fell over? Oh, that fell over. Oh my god, I have to pick that up later. But anyways, fail reel. NASCAR is not that dumb. They're not that dumb they're like that, oh my god, I don't want to mention his name. I don't want to mention his name because disgusting. But anyways, if you want to know who I don't want to refer to, his name is Brian F. No, B France. So yeah, anyways, B France, just B France. So yeah, they're not that dumb, they're that old, that drug addict guy, drug addict guy that should be in jail permanently for life for the stuff he's done. But anyways, so what fans are getting confused is, and that is, they're thinking that NASCAR is going to run the this package that was used for the AllStar Race at every track except for Daytona or Talladega. So basically, people are getting the assumption that they're going to use it at Atlanta, Las Vegas, Phoenix, Fontana, Martinsville, Bristol, Richmond, Texas. What other tracks? Kansas, Dover, Charlotte, Pocono, Michigan, Sonoma. What other tracks? Chicagoland, Kentucky, New Hampshire, which they use restrictor plates at New Hampshire, actually. I figured it out on David Land's Twitter account. Indianapolis, Homestead Miami Speedway, Watkins Glen. And I think I named all the tracks at NASCAR right there, I think. I think that maybe there's probably one that I did miss. I think there was probably one. Darlington, like that's what people are getting confused about. Now, NASCAR, they're not that dumb. Why would they run restrictor plates at Bristol or Martinsville? They wouldn't even go that fast. I mean, they're not dumb. So, they're overreacting like, oh my God, they're gonna use it at all the racetracks. They're not gonna use it at all the racetracks. Plus, there hasn't even any confirmation. It hasn't been confirmed yet that NASCAR is gonna use this AllStar Race. That's gonna use the high drag, high downforce package yet, because no one said it yet. These clickbait articles and I'll just blame Reddit. And I'm gonna blame NASCAR on Reddit. Bunch of immature freaking kids on Reddit. They hate David Lamb because of his opinion on the Daytona Day ad, stuff like that. NASCAR Reddit is has a bunch of idiots, and they're probably the guys that just said it or stuff like that. And plus, and also, just Twitter was crazy. It was crazy today. It was crazy on Twitter. I had like a bunch of, I was at school, right, and I had a bunch of notifications. I'm like, oh my God. So, but anyways, I'm just trying to figure out just what's going on, but I really do feel like that I shouldn't be really kind of making this video, but I feel like I'm going to have to. But anyways, I'm done with this video. I'm done for today because I'm really tired today, and it was just a long day today, and that's the only thing I'm gonna say. Unfortunately, we're not gonna have our podcast today, which I thought we were gonna have our podcast today with Rowdy Smoke 14. Unfortunately, not. But anyways. So thank you guys for watching. Leave your opinions in the comments below. Man. Tomorrow we'll have actual news. We're gonna have actual news because they're gonna confirm some news for the 31 car and the 47 car for next year. So I'm gonna see you guys when they announce it.